In 5, 4, 3. That needs to be positioned because I can't be seen enough. And I'm one
Somebody
of the
just got slammed. All right.
Yeah.
We'll work on that. Hold on.
Okay.
Boom.
Got a special guest.
I can't move my camera, Dave. That's for me. That's my phone. That's my phone. That's my phone.
Exactly. We're
I
being a little
position that
possessive.
for my phone. Everybody got their phone, so I got my phone.
You
No,
just
just play.
start your
All right.
phone.
All right. We're inspired here. We're inspired here.
You know,
I was just kidding, man. I'm here for the angles, man.
exactly. You're probably gonna have to scoot over a little bit.
I'm here
when
for
he
the angles. All
adjusts
right, let's do it.
so that he can shift that. Because I gotta. This is work.
We got
I gotta
it?
have footage. I don't just interview.
You want to hear what they're saying?
I was just fucking with you. All right.
Because I gotta have footage.
All right.
I don't just. I'm famous. Thanks.
Yeah.
Vargas, she's gonna have to
Purple lipstick.
lean in.
No, he's gonna
Tough
come
crew
on.
here, bro. So feel free to just
Yeah.
jump in.
So it
All
can
right.
kind of angle, and then that color
Take
can like
over.
Rosalio.
see it. Perfect.
There you go.
All right.
Everyone is-
We got it.
Oh, I like
All
the
right,
shoulder.
here we
It
go.
looks like I'm
Let's go.
strong.
Full effect.
Ooh.
Last but not least, Trip Digital Radio Sound Art Expression, DJ Journey, Catherine, Marquita Monet, and we have the master artist, Jason Lee, in the building. What's
What
going
up?
on, guys?
Hello, everybody.
We're back again. We're back again. Last but not least on the show.
Woo!
Who's going to bring him in? Because I
welcome.
think we just need a lady to bring in a gentleman.
Yeah, that.
Welcome to the radio show with my Russian accent.
Kat, are we
for
doing
tonight.
this again?
We are
Okay.
doing this again, just to bring in
Oh,
our special guest,
My God.
Rosalio.
Let's give it up for the Rosario.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Roll that on.
First
Art
question.
in motion.
Yes, he is not Russian. Will you tell me? He only knows the Russian word. The one Russian word that everybody knows for some
Is
reason.
that a curse word?
Grandmother. Grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Grandmother?
Why? I don't know.
I want to know all
But
the
most
curse words.
importantly, where are you from?
Up north, San Jose area.
San Jose.
San Jose.
Silicon
Okay.
Valley.
Ah, okay, repping
Ish.
San Jose.
What? Yeah,
Nice.
it was. It was definitely. I was the outcast and never really vibed with San Jose, so that's why I left to Hawaii, and then I left to Australia and did multiple things and
Nice.
explored and flowed like water. And
Yeah, I was hearing
nice.
like this bit of a British accent as well. And then I was like, maybe he's Australian, but his last
a
name
little bit
it
Australian.
does
mate.
not like tend to vibe, you know, like the other,
Yeah, like he's from
you
England.
know, like
How
you're
good is
not
this
from
weather?
England. And
Meghan Markle, are
obviously
you?
you're from San Jose, but you've studied or lived abroad. And now how has San Jose inspired your work?
San Jose inspired my work. It all started when I was 7 and straight A, but I didn't want to sit down in class. They sent me to the principal. Principal sent me to a psychiatrist. He looked at me for 2 minutes, and then he said, "Oh, I think he has ADHD. We'll try some Ritalin, 4 pills of that," and then kind of spiraled from there, and then kind of numbed me to actually escape. And my escape was drawing.
Amazing. Amazing.
Nice.
Thanks for the riddle.
Wow.
Doctor.
So
Yeah.
thanks and no thanks. Or was it?
Well, yeah. I mean, for every bad, there's 2 positives. Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
And
And
Marquita
to-
thought it was just one.
To every artist, everybody says and puts you in the box, you're crazy. Something must be wrong with you. And you're just like,
Mhm.
I just want to express myself.
Yeah, the creatives.
Stuff.
That's who we are.
We are crazy.
I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
we have a pattern of tradition and domino effect. I feel right when we transform the language instead of what's wrong. Hey, what's right? That's amazing. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
True.
This
Yeah.
is glorious. And you change the conversation. Just like if you get if you're paranoid about cops. Oh, there's cops everywhere. Okay, they're my transportation. You know, flip it.
Switch it. Like you don't
Yeah.
allow it to consume you. Pull the positive out.
Because what we describe, we prescribe. Because all we have is this moment, and it's fleeting. What we're talking about, we're rippling vibrations
Okay.
to this moment, which is making a new past and new future now. So this is all you have.
Big question. What in the world are you fucking chasing, my man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What you
like
going
what
Because
are
we're
you
all
doing?
chasing
What
something,
records are you-
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? We're all chasing. What are you chasing?
Global consciousness through artistic creations and transforming people's perspective, that they can shift dimensions through their mindset when they understand how to use it,
Mm.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
their belief. It's not seeing's believing, it's believing then seeing.
Mhm.
Whoa. I gotta ask you something.
Can we get a little moment of silence for
yeah,
that?
okay.
That was deep.
That was deep.
That was
Yes,
deep.
it was.
Love that.
No.
Oh.
We need to meditate on that one.
Are we chanting?
I felt it's floating right now.
Okay.
Did you hear that harmony? I took it to the
Yes.
that
High
level.
vibration.
Yeah, it went up. It went up.
I love that. I love
High
that.
level.
High level.
Rosalio.
Yeah.
Hashtag that.
Yeah. All the way.
Okay, exactly. Heaven.
High level.
So you're coming in here looking fly.
Fly.
I
Look
mean,
at that.
you're
High-powered
basically, we all know the art world's here.
Right.
And I'm sure you've heard this before. And it may not be the most interesting question in the world, but we do have to ask it. Are you in any way, shape, or form inspired by Jackson Pollock?
Oh yeah. I watched one of his documentaries a while ago. I do feel that there is an expression resemblance. I'm more so identifying what he's created and creating my own way of doing it. And I do it through the philosophies and mirroring Einstein's quote, "We're all energy."
Ah.
And then if you heard of Dr. Emoto, he's a Japanese scientist. He proved that if you say "I love you" or "I hate you" to a bottle of water from a distance, it changes the water molecules when you freeze it and look at under a petri dish. So that understanding, using acrylic paint, which is a water base, and we are made out of water, so even more so. That's why I talk about
80%.
manifestation presently as you're vibrating. So I use that, and it's like a mosquito in the dinosaur age. It seals in time that moment through that frequency, that vibration. And then there's a party you add to painting a Lamborghini or doing these things at these events. Painting clothes, that's very popular right now.
So wait, hold on. You're telling us that you paint Lamborghinis,
Oh,
Beamers, clothes.
Let's go back
What
to
all
that.
do you paint?
Right?
yeah.
Right?
We need to go back to there.
Okay.
I'm just talking about your outer appearance. You went inner. I'm gonna go back to the outer, and
Yeah,
we're gonna
let's have
bring it
fun.
in back to the inner too.
Yeah.
But you just said you paint cars.
Lamborghinis.
That happened exactly a year ago, right? And that happened when I spilled a can of paint after I was painting on my leather seats on my BMW 7 Series.
Wow.
And I freaked out. It was a hot day, and I said either I replace it or I keep going. And at that moment, I just sat there and looked at it, and then I started smearing it, and then I threw it, and then it just turned into something that I didn't understand, and making it understandable.
Yeah, and then it's so wild. It's like how Hollywood works. I found out about you because a model that I work with stumbled across you in your car.
Yeah.
Like parked on Hollywood Boulevard and decided to like Instagram herself.
Nice.
Right where he was, and you're like,
yeah,
wow,
so I'm like,
who is this?
who's
And I-
this? She tagged you, and I'm like, I'm gonna DM him. Let's create something together.
Right.
And now we finally meet. Welcome.
Well, let me ask you something, Rosalio. Something that, or like, let you know something that I identified when you were sharing about that experience in your car when the paint spilled.
Yeah.
And how you were talking about the energy and frequency and everything. So you chose to make a moment that most people would trip, like I'm spilling this in my luxury car.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
You chose to make that moment positive.
Right.
And that is what catapulted all of this beauty in front of me.
Yeah.
What? Can I touch you?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
amazing
God,
right
I felt
there.
the
Look at that.
frequency. That vibe is amazing.
Mm.
I love it. What's your
Oh my
sign?
God, don't hold
It's
my
my favorite
How-
question.
Don't hold it. Okay, you already know what's happening.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God, don't let it go.
Do not make a buzz sound
What's your
around
sign?
Marquita.
Okay, you know what? It's the beehive, honey. Okay.
I like the beehive.
Okay, you
Speaking
do.
of,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Really
talk
quick.
about that.
We got a lot of fire in the
That's
room
after
right
the
now,
show.
but we do want to know what's your sign. That's
I-
always a question I ask.
Oh yeah.
I was born July 22nd, so I am a Cancer Leo cusp.
Yes.
Oh,
My
to
man.
the
Leos are my
cuspies.
people.
Yes.
I
To
love
the
my best
cuspies.
friend are Leo.
He a lion.
Leos.
I am a
Yes.
Virgo. My best friend is
Beast
Leo.
I'm your
Yes.
polar
We run
I'm
this.
so
opposite.
amazing. I love him.
Sag Cap.
We run
December
teams.
23rd.
Wow.
I love my
Hello,
Leos.
hello,
baby.
solar.
Run
Oh,
teams.
beast mode.
It's nice.
So
to meet you.
What are you?
It's
Aquarius.
been so
Very
long.
cool, I know.
Very-
Solar
yeah.
opposite.
I know. It's just,
Yeah.
it's super cool.
Okay.
How cool is that? Okay.
Okay, because I
I'll
already know.
just stop tripping.
Okay, right. Yeah, right there. So, can you talk to us a little bit about what we heard a lot about where your influences came from? Like when you were talking about Albert Einstein, who I absolutely adore, and different painters or artists. But are there any other moments in time or people or experiences that, like the BMW experience, that influenced your art and what you do, your creativity?
Yeah, that spiel
That's pretty
influenced
much
it.
the core.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's it. And it just started, and I got it in my clothes. So I
Yeah.
just started painting my clothes and painting for Google executives and in Silicon Valley, and I just started painting people's clothes, and then started doing paintings for multi-million-dollar homes. And wow, it just keeps evolving like that. And
Wow.
and I just
We got
trust.
a lot in common over here.
Yeah,
We
that
got
is
a lot in
extraordinary.
common over here.
Yeah.
Multi-million-dollar mansions. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, I love you. The master artist is
Come
in the
on.
house, but we are making you the master for this moment right now. And one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on right now?
I'm working on one on Cannon Road.
Mhm.
It's
Cannon Road here in LA?
Yeah, in
Okay.
Beverly Hills.
Uh-huh.
And it's just maybe a minute to the left
Uh-huh.
after sunset. And I met this lady in Blick Art Store. She said an artist pulled his painting out. Could you create something? And I said, all right. And I sketched it out. She showed it to the developer. They showed me the house. It's evaluated at $48 million. And it's a spec home. So
Oh.
There it is right there.
Congratulations.
it's a
Hot
nine,
power.
Yeah.
9 by 15
when are we
foot.
looking to see this come to life?
Mhm.
I still have it over in San Fran that is framed.
Okay.
And I'm getting the word either today or tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, it's pretty bit late, so tomorrow, yeah.
Congratulations. And thank you so much again from driving all the way from San Francisco to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I came
And
For
to
sure.
make it in the
Thank
middle
you.
of the night.
Yes. Yes. This
thank
is
you.
your
Round of
midnight
applause.
snack here on Trip
That
Digital
is
Radio.
what
Radio.
our MO is. Just show up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bitches.
Yes,
I
she
know.
added the bitches. Shout out to Ashley. She likes that. Okay.
I was out there in Carmel talking to the CEO of Lamborghini. They want me to paint Lamborghinis next year at this car event called Concours d'Elegance.
How can we find out all of the events that you do? Because I literally, in this moment, I want to be at every one of them, like a stalker. No, and I'm sure it's not about me, but I'm sure the 7 continents that we stream to want to see it.
Yeah.
But I love art. It brings me joy. I see the pink. It helps me feel lively. And it's, that's the only reason, I promise, is the art.
For the love.
I got
That's
lost.
right here.
I got lost in your words. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like what just happened.
Great.
Yeah,
Just
I-
elevated
Marquita is
it.
like the water.
Yeah.
You got to say, I love you.
Yeah.
All
I
the time.
literally
I used to do. I do that in each country. I like Chinese, Mandarin, Tokyo, all these places. I say I used to do, or what I need, just to people as I'm walking.
You
down.
know how to say I love you in all of those different languages?
Yes.
You're literally walking art.
I think we know the last question, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to.
No. I
Yeah,
just,
that's
No,
real.
but yes.
no, we do need
That
to
was
know
a good
where to
answer.
find him. No, we really do. Can
do.
you please let everyone know,
Where do
not
we
just
find you?
me, where we can find everything that you're doing?
You could just Google or Rosalio Vargas. Oh, Rosalio.
Social
is
media. all that.
Rosalio
Mhm.
artist. Google. And
And Instagram.
We'll
is-
find out everything
my
from Google.
my Instagram is Vargas Vargas
Mhm.
Rosalio Vargas Rosalio.
And he knows
You're
sign language.
welcome. You're welcome, everyone out there, because I know you wanted to know too.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. We love
Okay.
that.
Yeah, and so yeah, it's just evolving. I used to work on children's books on climate change in Melbourne, Australia. Worked in Vietnam, Samoa,
Okay.
Shanghai.
World traveler.
Okay.
Lived
This is God.
lived a pretty affluent life. It was pretty nice. My business partners owned a lot of restaurants called Pancake Parlor. Well, it's a series of restaurants, but the family wanted to do something about climate change and biodynamic soil because with pesticides and herbicides, we're destroying the soil, which the water doesn't absorb, so it runs off. So then the soil becomes harder and harder for the atmosphere and CO2 to be everything to be cycled. Because
Yeah.
if we take care of our soil, we could cure this climate change thing because the soil will actually cure the planet if we take care of it. But we're not. We're putting pesticides, herbicides, things that are actually killing. That's what the vibrations. Like plants are happy if you take care of them, not treat them like products.
Yeah.
I think. And then
Yeah, it's life.
plants send off these signals, these stress signals where little bugs come and eat them so they could reform, die, transformation.
Wow.
But then the pesticides stop that and they kill the bugs. So and then when people eat that, it's energy. So imagine everything's just a hologram, right? It's just energy, and you're eating that energy of panic, and you're wondering why is this happening?
Yeah. You want to help
Oh,
me? I'll help you. Mine is
mine
falling,
went
too.
down and yours
It's
went
the
down.
energy.
Damn.
Oh my
It's the
God.
energy. It's hot. Some hot
It is
energy in
amazing.
here for sure.
Yeah, like I'm telling
Absolutely.
you. And then when he said about the children's books, it's like my ovaries
Well,
and
what
everything.
I appreciate the most is
Whatever.
an artist who
This is how we
not
do.
only I love your humility.
Yeah.
You know, I love that you've been working with major companies. You're so humble with bringing it back down to earth.
Hey, the children's
And I think
books.
that's very important nowadays, being very aware of the environment, being aware of consciousness, subconsciousness,
Yeah.
catching ourselves where we fall, picking each other up, showing up, bringing love and light as you walk around the street, and you're upcycled.
Yeah.
Where? And
Thanks.
also, leading a person to a profile like I found you in order to inspire others, and through art, we inspire you. You've obviously been an inspiration to a multitude of people and now an inspiration to us.
Oh
And
my
we're very
God.
grateful
If
and
I'm gonna
thankful
follow
for
him.
that.
Yeah.
And I only follow 100, so I'm going to delete somebody.
Oh.
So make sure
Well,
you've
don't
been
do that.
That's
nice.
special.
No, if you haven't been nice, and so make sure all of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try
yeah.
not to follow too many people,
I'm
not
the
not
same. I
not
don't
for
want all that
friend
in my
reasons,
feed.
but not friend reasons. It's more so like when I look at my feed, it's like selfies or little children,
Yes.
which is
Conscious.
cool. But I don't want to create my art in that direction, so I only follow on which I direct it.
Yeah.
And it's nothing
I love
personal.
What's your
that.
favorite
I follow
account that
with
you follow?
intention. I follow with intention. I want people to see the small amount, and I want them to see like the stuff I follow, like anywhere from Donald Trump to Louis Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so conscious and about energy. So I'm intentional about everyone that I follow.
You're going to go
Yeah.
from the black to the white and to
Yeah.
the grays
Oh,
and everything.
everything.
My favorite Instagram
it's a
account is
reason.
Everything Aligns.
I'm loving that.
I do it
I like
more so
conscious
with people
culture.
I'm working with as well.
Well, yeah, of course,
So I'm seeing what they're
loyalty.
doing. All right, cool, and because I have to meet up.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's loyalty.
And then I'm start organizing what they're doing and then merging my artistic skills and talents onto their creative ideas and
Absolutely.
applying those.
We have heard so much and we know where to follow you. We all want to know more,
Yeah.
but the ultimate question
I gotta ask.
we really gotta
Yeah.
know. Who
Go
wants
for
to
it,
ask it?
Marquita.
Who wants
Go
to ask
for it,
it?
Marquita.
Say it,
Thank
Ladies.
you.
Come
I
on.
gotta know, what is your superpower? Because this is like your costume.
What is a superpower? Yes. I think my personal superpower is the ability to shift in and out of awareness of what I'm actually doing right now. And what does it mean and what is the ripple it's making for other entities, people around us to see, to feel, to learn from. And so I would say reflection and allowing this artistic creation on which I believe allows me to have fun and feel good. So do what you love and love what you do actually stands. So that's do what you love what you do.
There you go.
And be in flow of things.
That's an acquired ability. And I like the way you said reflection.
So,
he
so
keeps on talking about water.
my legacy is to build schools without testing, grading, but to learn through, like, let's say it's your favorite video game, but the whole computer is apart. So you have to put the computer apart. You're learning math, you're learning structure through the ability of what you want or what you want to achieve instead of being tested and graded. And everyone could combine rather than compete. Like sports compete. Everyone's trying to put band-aids on things, but we got to look at the seeds. What are we planting every day? In music, what does it mean? Twerking, like, is twerking really important? Then we're really activating the amygdala brain. And
It is a little bit, but that's a whole, I say for my students,
but
I'm a professor.
exercise,
I think,
Yeah.
caressing.
For burning calories,
We could
too.
change it. We could change it.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. It's all about perspective. And my journalism students have to find facts to be able to argue the consciousness of twerking. Do you know what I'm saying? But I get where you're coming from.
That is very interesting.
Because other
Nikita
people can
just
say,
broke
what
down
is this? But right here, this right
the science
here,
of twerking.
some may feel
That's a
like,
book.
what is this? But I see the
That's an
frequency.
art form.
Yeah.
I see the energy. I understand what you're talking about when you say about seed, the law of reciprocity, the energy, all of that stuff. So the reason why I said that was because it literally was a paper that they did.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I agree. The perspective does rule.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more so that I'm not defining that current word twerking. It's just more about how can we evolve to conversations on how to collaborate and how to make things together instead of constant sex or love love's good, but just sex and just this attraction.
You just missed the last
Those
show.
are all the topics
That's
that
all the topics.
keep on
We were just talking
revolving
about how much
about.
we love sex. It's
No,
a
I love
beautiful
sex.
thing.
I
It's
love
such
it.
a powerful energy.
It is.
It's very spiritual.
When it's not meaningful,
I mean,
it's a completely different shift
Yeah.
of
I
energy.
think
though.
But
changing.
you create with that same
Yeah.
energy as sex.
This
so.
is a balance. Yeah.
When you know,
You create.
when you're conscious.
That was
If you want to
powerful. Say
just
that
have
again.
fun
But yeah,
and have some sex, that's completely different
It's a
than
different
have
energy.
sex and make love
Make love.
whenever you're
But you have to
with a
understand
partner.
what love is to really make it.
Completely, and you have to be in a giving state of mind
Ooh.
and a receiving state of mind.
Ooh,
So it's
there you
always
go.
reciprocal. Like it goes back to back.
Okay,
You know?
we like love.
That's
No,
deep.
I
We
love
all
it too.
We
love love.
intimacy.
And that goes outside
we
of
like to
sex.
work
That
out of
goes around
sex.
everything.
Straight cardio.
I'm just stumbling on words. It's
yeah.
it's more of a.
We get it.
It's more of a yeah.
You just got this. You're just light.
The
and
ladies.
energy, Rosalio. No, we go through this
No,
all the
no.
time with the guys. Like I've been alone. They have left me alone with all of the guys, and we go through this all the time. You should hear the stuff they talk about.
I know
felt
them.
so alone, violated. Rosalio, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I was just thinking, I didn't finish. You said, what is
No.
your superpower? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the ability to do what I love and to
Mhm.
reflect a lighthouse of possibilities to others on what's possible, planting seeds of possibilities rather than seeds of doubt. So it's,
That's amazing.
That's it.
because it's this, this is me. I feel good in this, but
That's
if
it.
I'm not wearing anything painted or my car not painted or I'm not painting something extravagantly wild that people are going to be, wow, that's amazing. Instead of and pop your head up from your phone, and whoa. And it's just planting seeds. And whether you want or an Allison in Wonderland's rabbit hole, that's how deep you could take it because it's a possibility. And it
Yeah.
opens up a conversation within your mind that then you could play with. Otherwise, if it's not there, how do you know what's there?
That's beautiful. That is a gift. That is a superpower.
So
There you have
let's
it.
take it out
Yeah.
to conversations,
Yes,
to
yes.
superpowers, to amazing abilities,
To see
because
the
you can only
possibilities.
find it here.
On Trip Digital Radio, Sound Art Expression. Let's give it up for Rosalio.
Rosalio.
Thanks for coming, man. And definitely keep us posted on everything that you got going on, man, because this is where art happens. It's where art lives. So
It's
yeah,
really
and thanks for driving
inspirational.
down for us, man. That was
Wow.
really dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Thank you,
It's
brother.
worth it. I like the vibes.
thank you.
Thank
Trip
you.
Digital Radio Sound Art Expression. We're out. See you next week.
All right.